I would say that the importance of architectural discourse in general is greatly underestimated today, and I think that the crisis that is being felt in architecture in the past 15 years is exactly in the direct relationship with that, because we as architects more or less stopped thinking and writing and communicating in between each other, criticizing architecture and bringing it to the direct relationship with the other social or cultural continuities that are basically the only context for architecture. I think the situation in which we think today that only the market or the building technology is forming the only context for architecture is completely misinterpreting both the history of development of architectural ideas, but also the purpose of that architecture has today. In the case of Architecture Triennale in Bucharest, first of all, I think the idea to open the category of Architects Awards for architectural essays was very, very brave, because especially in the case of architectural context in underdeveloped or transitional countries, it is extremely important to produce one's own knowledge and not only to import it from the West. But I wouldn't say that for me, the way I see it, Romania is primarily underdeveloped or transitional country. I think that Romania in the past, let's say 100 years, just like other countries in the Eastern or Central Eastern European region, has developed different kinds of peripheric transmodernity, which is definitely completely invisible and not explored or not visited enough in terms of architectural discourse. And therefore I think that this prize and this category is extremely important because it opens space for this kind of research, I would say. I've been reading essays in this category very carefully, and of course that I understand that most of the proposals come from Romania, which is natural and expected, but I really think that it is important to see this as a continuous effort or continuous praxis, if you want to say, that goes not only every 3 years for a couple of months, but goes on and on continuously, because only in that way this Triennale as an institution could raise audience and also the active audience and also educate students of architecture to use architectural discourse as their normal, usual way of cognitive research. And I really believe that there is a great potential in this. And if you like, I would also use the word the emancipation, because I think it's crucial for someone as peripheral or underdeveloped or in transition as Romania to have this type of praxis to produce or to articulate its own situation through the production of its own knowledge.